Hi, this is Parthipatam Sinha. I'm legal intern in Lexis and Company. Today I'll be talking about a topic called Article 32. Article 32 says remedies for enforcement of rights conferred by this part. Number 1. The right to move the Supreme Court by appropriate proceedings for the enforcement of rights conferred by this part is guaranteed. Second, the Supreme Court shall have power to issue direction or orders or writs, including writs in the nature of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, and certiorari, whichever may be appropriate for the enforcement of any of the rights conferred by this part. Article 32, surplus 1 says accommodates the privilege to move Supreme Court by appropriate proceedings for the implementation of fundamental rights. The Supreme Court under Article 32 surplus 2 is allowed to devise any methodology for the endorsement of fundamental rights and has the power to issue any procedure vital in a given case. In perspective of this constitutional agreement, the Supreme Court may even give remedial benefit which may incorporate compensation in suitable cases. Now I'll talk about some case laws. Case is Rudul Shah versus Province of Bihar. Accomplished a dynamic jump forward in human rights statute by giving monetary compensation to a disaster victim of state lawlessness with respect to the Bihar government for keeping him in illegal detainment for over 14 years after his exculpation of a murder allegation. Till the announcement made in the above case, the Supreme Court was uncommitted to see the standard of monetary compensation for encroachment of fundamental rights, while perceiving the inadequacy of general legitimate cues in these sort of cases. The stays of the most elevated court to do equity and justice instead of mechanically applying the law in view of points of reference is fortifying the believability of the judiciary among general society, especially the feeble unfortunates. In spite of the fact that there is no express prohibition for granting remuneration under Article 32 of Constitution. It is interesting to say about the improvement of law in regards to compensatory statute with reference to involvement in India and some different nations. Now I want to conclude by saying Article 32 has allowed wide powers of Supreme Court to protect the essential privileges of the Indians, and as I would see it as a standout amongst the most liberal article in the Constitution of India. In spite of the fact that a constitution ensures fundamental rights, they are regularly alluded to as unfundamental. The reason is that our justice system is diverting, bulky, and costly. Infringement of major rights frequently goes unreported due to the sheer measure of time and case one needs to spend to get justice. That's all about my topic called Article 32. Thank you.